Hi, y'all. I just wanted to talk for a moment about the idea of managing our sensory input. So, thinking about how much information we take through our nervous system, through our senses every day. And I think it's really important to start to think about what is the output? How do we let our nervous system begin to digest all of that information rather than being bombarded by more input and more sensation? So, what I like to think about is at the end of the day or in these moments of transition at work or in between one task to the next, what can we do to help do a bottom up approach where we are sending that message from our body to our brain that we are safe and that we let our nervous system have a chance to digest. And so, one of my favorite ways to do that is just to begin to dial down the sensory input. So, beginning to lower or close the eyes, putting something over your eyes so that it becomes a little bit darker for a moment, driving home without listening to music, but just letting the sound of the wind out the window be the thing that helps us kind of focus and decompress. Taking 5 deep breaths before we go from the car into our home. Shaking and bouncing is one of my favorite ways to begin to shake off any stress from the day. Rinsing our hands, changing our clothes after work. What are the rituals that we can do to begin to shed the layers of intensity and things that we've been taking in through our nervous system? So in the same way that we wouldn't just continue to eat all day long nonstop and expect our body to know how to filter out the toxins versus the nutrients, we need to give our nervous systems moments to digest as well so that it can sort through the pieces that need to get digested through and the pieces that need to be kept. So finding whatever those sneaky self-care tips are and pieces that work for you, just the concept of input versus output is what I wanted to bring into today. So I invite you to take a moment and we'll take 3 deep breaths together. And these 3 breaths get to be that moment of digestion and of just decompression for a second. So I invite you to do this with me. So getting a comfortable seat, choosing where you want your hands to be. So you might hold your hand in your lap, you might have your hands on your legs. I invite you to lower or close the eyes, whichever is more comfortable for you. Finding your feet on the floor. Taking a deep, full breath in from the belly all the way up to the collarbones. Taking a slow, steady exhale out where the shoulders start to soften. Keep exhaling. The belly moves towards the spine. The hips settle. We'll do that again. Deep, full breath in from belly to collarbones. A slow, smooth exhale out, softening the jaw, feeling the body landing a little more in the seat. Last time, deep, full breath in, and slow, smooth exhale out. When you're ready, we'll take a final breath in, and as you exhale, gently let go of that practice. And I hope you find that helpful. Thank you for joining.